Today's Path of Exile news. A day and 4 hours remain for the new Path of Exile League to appear. They removed the rights of the Abyssal League on all your characters, so you will no longer have access to anything because it's been removed. The only thing that made it out, remember that last video where I was trying to make a basic crafting guide? I'm glad I did it. However, I was going to come in here and talk about the fracturing orb and how we use fracturing orbs and what we're looking for when we're using fracturing orbs to fracture a modern an item when we use a fracturing orb. But to my dismay, everything has disappeared. They removed it. I honestly thought I was going to get to keep my currency, so I didn't really think much of it. I kept pushing it towards the back end. Now I'm just staring at my stash the way Rog is staring at my chokeable. I did make it back into standard with everything that was in my inventory, which is what they allowed us to keep, that and whatever was in the stash selling with Ange. But everything else is gone. I thought I was going to have hundreds of divines that I stored and methodically kept. My ritual tab is completely empty except for the Omen of Corruptions that we used for the video we made, and it was in my stash. I had every single item in here except for the Hinakora's lock and also the Mirror of Kalandra. I was stacking everything. Don't even get me started on the Omen of Hamanaganagan, boys. I had like 200-300 of them, and I had plans to use them here on standard and maybe reminisce about how the crafting was back in the day, because that is where everything is headed back in the day. My shop also, this is first character shop, okay boys? This is like 2-3 leagues ago shop. I haven't seen this thing in forever. Let's look at the items we were selling back in the day for a couple of divines. Ooh, that one's interesting. It has a tier 8. I was selling tier 8 items. Oh my god. Ooh, nice. This one had max life hype. And honestly, looking at some of these pieces and what I was trying to sell, back in the day, I wasn't crafting with omens. Now I am. And today, yo soy omen crafter, motherfucker. But enough about that. Currency, 8 divines, nothing else. Vaal orbs. Like, if anything, I wish I could have brought over my 1000 chaos orb that I so meticulously bought. Dude, I was selling stuff to Rog for money, currency, so I can convert my divines to the currency that I plan to use on standard to, I don't know, reminisce about the Omen of Hamanaganaga or something. But now, all of that is just gone. It's gone, boys. We ran out of time, and we didn't even know it. I thought I had more time to enjoy the Omen of Hamanaganaga. It's gone.